Hey guys, Josh here, and today I thought we'd take a look at one of my super robot Chogokin figures. This is King of Brave's GaoGaiGar. Now before we get into the figure itself, I wanted to show off the details and articulation of him, but he does come with quite a few accessories. So the first ones that we'll take a look at here, he does have the grappling hands equipped right now. He also has these open hands, and as you can see they have little breaks in the knuckles, so quite a bit of detail there. He also comes with two fists as well. Again, you can see the knuckles very nicely detailed, especially for how many fists that you get. Then he has the fist for whenever he does the heaven and hell pose, so that you can do that and put his arms together because the lion's mane kind of gets in the way. Let me grab this here. He also comes with a second set of lion's mane, so you can put the arms right here on the side so we can do that heaven and hell pose, which I thought was really a nice touch, so you can kind of give him all those anime looks that he had in the the show. Then you have these closed vents for Stealth Gao, which I'll kind of show you here in a little bit. I have the open vents equipped. You also come with a different head for him, so this still doesn't look too bad. I just prefer the other one. You also get an extra crown, just in case your other one pops off and you end up losing this guy. You end up getting a few weapons. This thing, I forget what it's called. It does open up and you can put his fist in the middle and just kind of put it, around it. But I'm not really wanting to talk about the anime that much. I just want to mainly focus on the figure itself. You do get this little crazy little thing. I don't even remember this, but there's that. Then you get the dividing driver, which is really cool. I'm glad that this is the one weapon or accessory that I'm glad that they, incorporated into this figure because it really made it worth buying. But you can see you got some nice shiny chrome here, some nice silver paint. You've got little details throughout here and here as well. Basically what you do is you just take whatever fist off of his right hand and then you just plug this in to where, where the fist would be. Then the last thing that he comes with, also kind of a little holding hand thing out right there, to where you could put it here and use it kind of like, I think it's a force field or something like that, but kind of makes the figure look cheap considering that this is just like a soft plastic, and I think it made the overall look of the figure look kind of bad, so just set it to the side and keep it in the box. But the figure itself, depending on what accessories you want to add to it, just even him by himself really looks good. There's a lot of nice paint detail, especially on Liner Gao here. Let me give you a little close-up look at the face that I have equipped for it. Yeah, but there he is. And that lion mane looks absolutely fantastic. You do have some articulation here in the lion's mouth as well. So you can open that or close that. And you can see the nice detail here in Liner Gao. You can see the windows, the door. Even up top, you got some paint there as well. Even back here, you have some tracks here on a Drill Gao. And, just this nice red metallic looking paint all over. Really, really nice figure. Now, it does have quite a bit of articulation. The one thing that you definitely want to be careful with are these little drills here for Liner Gao. Or, I'm sorry, for Drill Gao, just because if you press down hard enough on those things, it will draw blood. It is that sharp. So this is definitely not a children's toy. This is something for more of an adult collector. But we'll give you guys a little 360 here. You can see Stealth Gao back here, and those are those open vents that I was referring to earlier. Do have some nice little panel lining here, so some nice detail, more of that red metallic looking paint. I also have the GaoGaiGar logo right here. These do move back and forth. And Stealth Gao does detach as well if you prefer it not to be on there. Everything else pretty much stays together. This is not a transformer, so I just wanted to kind of put that out there for anyone that thought that you might be able to transform this thing. Doesn't do that, but like I said, this is just one of those Super Robot Chogokin figures, or SRCs, that's just basically made for posing and give you that anime look that you always wanted but couldn't get it because it came out in the 90s. But as far as the articulation, you can move his head. It does have a ball joint on the head section and on the neck section as well. So as you can see, there's no problem kind of looking to the side there and moving around and stuff like that. So as far as the arm section, you do have a ball joint here on each arm, but then you also have this hinge here and then also a separate one that can make it come down as well. So a lot of little poses you can do just in the shoulder there. And move this way so you guys can see. There's this section which is on its own joint as well, so that can move back and forth. You do have bicep swivel, and then that's going to come out. You have a little joint here that moves a little bit, and then you have this section. And something that I really like on this, instead of giving this plain black I'm a joint look, it actually has this nice shiny black on this section, and you can see that it bends back in there. And whenever you bend it out, you know, it's there. That's something very simple, but something that I definitely appreciate, especially for the price that you're going to pay for these figures. So this will move all the way up, and you can do, you know, 180 there with the arm. Then with this section here, this is on a ball joint as well, so that moves all the way around. As far as his chest area, it gets a little bit tricky, just because there's so much articulation in the chest. There is a ball joint down here, so you can, you know, here's his little mane coming out. There you go. It's not hard to put back in there, but this moves all the way around here. Then you have the waist that actually rotates. This waist joint right here will actually rotate. I got it to go 180, so I assume that it'll just go the full 360 as well. It was a little bit trouble getting it all the way back around, so I'm not going to do it for you right now, but you can kind of see that that will move back and forth in there. Then these little side skirt sections, they can come up. Do the same with these as well, just so you can kind of do the legs. If you put them on a Tamashi stand, then you know, you can have them flying in the air, doing whatever you like. You do have a nice ball joint here at the hip. These go in and out. They can go, you know, up and down quite a bit. As you can see with the knees, these go almost 180 there. And you can see the knees right there. I wish they would have done something like they did here with the white to kind of cover that up, or at least just painted that white so it looked a little bit better. But overall, really good figure, so I'm not going to complain that much. Then you can also see here at the shin, there's a sliding mechanism for this section here, to where if you wanted to kind of come forward with the leg, or you know, do a back kick or something like that, he can slide forward, and it's like that on both shins there. With the feet, this section can come out, and these actually have quite a bit of ankle tilt to them, as you can see, and these are made out of die-cast metal as well. So superposable, and you know, that's what these guys were made for. Just a really awesome figure. Didn't want to take a whole lot of time going over it, but just kind of give you the quick breakdown. If you like this, let me know. I also have Big Volfog and what's the other one? Mike Gain as well that I can show off to you guys. So let me know, and I'll do the other ones this week as well. And I might also throw in Masterpiece King X Kaiser there at the end of the week. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.